My name is Diego and this is Mr. Juan, and today we would like to talk about the best teacher that you could have, right? And the best teacher that you can have, I think nowadays we probably all sometimes have it, very inexpensive, and is a video camera. So why is a video camera such an important part of your development as a musician? I truly believe that one of the things that happens, I guess, to all of us is that you lose perspective of what you're doing as a musician. So you put tons of work, you're practicing the song, and you get it to the point that you think it's sounding great. But sometimes it's hard to almost remove yourself and see it a little bit from afar. You know, it's a little bit like, let's say you're building a house, you're building a structure. It's good to like walk away, you know, and almost see what it looks like from afar. So I think the video camera absolutely does that. So we want to mention, I guess, what is one of the biggest aspects that a video camera can contribute?
Well, you could do a few things. One, you're videotaping the camera. You could hear and see if it sounds good. Two, if it looks good, stage presence.
Yes. You know? One of the things that I guess for us as teachers is really, really important is to, I guess, get into the process of practicing something and at the same time getting a gauge if you are getting better. Yeah. So not only you can see yourself a week ago, a month ago. Mm-hmm. So when you videotape yourself, let's say maybe doing scales or doing a specific exercise, you can truly see the changes. One thing that I remember when I was taking lessons in college, I started videotaping my classes, of course, with the permission of the teacher. And it's funny because when I would look at them back, what he would say, it's almost like it would make different sense. It would still be like, okay, I know what he said, but when you would hear me play it and then him say the remarks, it would be really interesting because it would be almost like, oh, now I understand even better. So I guess our suggestion would be for them to videotape themselves maybe once a week.
Yeah, once a week, and you track your progress. You actually could see if you're getting better or if you're getting worse.
Yeah. And it's also really good to videotape yourself performing. Now, one of the biggest things that we would like to say when you're videotaping yourself performing, and probably your parents, you know, maybe some of our customers, of course, they would like to have a video and post it on the internet of their students playing. It is important to also be patient because chances are those first videos will probably be a little bit rough, you know. I think all of us tend to, and this happens to myself, I don't know if it happens to Mr. Juan, I tend to be incredibly critical of myself. It's almost hard, and I did a recording session very recently, and it's hard for me to even be like, does it sound good? Because I hear all the little nuances that I would like to change. Mm-hmm. At the same time, music is not perfect, and sometimes, and a really good musician, a friend of mine said, right in my life now, he said, I try to go for clarity more than for perfection. Because in music, perfection does not necessarily happen all the time, and it may not necessarily be a good goal. You may drive yourself somewhat crazy if you're always trying to do everything perfect. But at the same time, I think the biggest thing about a video camera is the process of allowing you to detach yourself and to hear it a little bit more objectively. One thing that I love, and I don't know, I think we were talking about this before we started filming, sometimes as a musician, you record, let's say, 5 songs. Mm-hmm. And then you, before watching the video, you go like, which one you thought sounded awesome? You go, this one. And which one you thought was the worst one? This one. And almost every time that I have done this, I don't know if Mr. Juan has done the same, the one that you think sounded awful is sometimes the best one. Mm-hmm. And the one that you thought sounded great is usually the worst one. Yeah. So I think as musicians, we truly lose perspective or your ability to be objective because you are playing, you know, you are making the music. You are, I think, almost like part of the music. Like the music, it's part of us when you're performing. So the video camera allows yourself to watch it and to be like, okay, let me see how it sounds. Let me see how someone else in the audience that doesn't know me would be like, okay, did it sound good? Was it too fast? Were there like little notes here and there? Now, we would like to encourage you guys to probably do this also with some sort of video camera that it's, I would say, better than a phone.
Yeah.
Nowadays, most photography cameras can do video, because a cool thing about that is the process of documenting it, maybe putting it somewhere else, and through time be able to see the song. Even better for us as teachers, bring us the video. I ask every now and then for students to bring me a video of them practicing, because every now and then students go like, oh, I practiced, but it would be like really good to see how are they practicing.
Yeah.
Because you can say, I practice for 10 minutes, but what does that mean? You
Yeah,
know,
I have a lot of students that say, oh, I practice. Oh, cool. You practice this, yeah. And they come back to class and it didn't sound any better.
Yeah.
So,
So I think as teachers, and one of the things that I tell my students almost every day that I teach is like, I'm here to help you. You know, I'm not here to try to make you feel bad or go through the process taking longer. The point is to help you. But every now and then, maybe what they think they're doing at home is different than what we need them to do at home. So video can be a great resource, and we want to encourage all of our students to use it regularly. Now also, and this is I guess probably the final tip, probably mount the phone or the camera on a tripod. Now tripods are very inexpensive. You can get tabletop tripods. There's all sorts of things for your phone to put the phone and all sorts of things. But I think it's important to not get videos that are, you know, super jerky and all over the place, because then it all becomes hard to watch. So we definitely want to encourage you guys, videotape yourself, preferably once a week, get the performances, be easy on yourself with performances, because it's part of the process. But hopefully getting a video camera can truly skyrocket your progress, because in addition to a teacher, it's like having almost like another teacher. And that teacher you have access 24/7, you know, as long as the phone or video camera is working.
yep.
So we hope to see you guys soon. Definitely remember that we are pretty active on YouTube, also on Facebook and Instagram. And definitely you can follow us so to see what we're up to. And leave us comments, any suggestions, videos, topics that you would like to see us cover. And at the same time, any help that you guys may need, we would love to help you specifically. So leave it in the comments. If you need help with something, we'll love to help you guys out. We'll see you guys soon. Hi, my name is Hi, my name is Diego, and this is I'm gonna have to do a bloopers on this one.